Hi guys, welcome to Pop-Up Percussion. My name is Becca and today we are going on an adventure. Do you know where we're going? I'm going to tell you, we're actually going to Japan. We're going to fly all the way to Japan. Does that sound fun? I think it sounds like lots of fun. So first things first, we'll do our hello song and then I think we should do some warming up to warm up our bodies and warm up our voices. And then I think we'll be ready to fly to Japan. So I'm going to move back so you can see me do the actions. Can you get your hands ready for us to do the hello song? I need to see big waving, okay? So, hello everyone, hello everyone, it's nice to see you here. Hello everyone, it's nice to see you here. Big arms up high, it's nice to see you here. Can you try doing the actions? Hi, it's nice to see you here. Lovely. Now, as I said, I think we need to do quite a bit of warming up today. So I want you to stand up with me. Can you stand up? Very good. I'm going to move back and I want you to start very, very small, okay? Can you get very, very small? And we're going to go very, very small to very, very tall. But as we do that, we're going to use our low voices. And as we get bigger and bigger and higher, we're going to use our high voices. So I'll do it first and then you can maybe give it a go. So I'm going to go very small and I'm going to start with Grandad's voice very low and go, ooh. And then all the way back down again. It's quite funny, isn't it? So can you give it a go? So really low. Can I hear your low voice? Very good. So ooh. And then all the way back down again. Very good. One more time. Ooh. Seriously good. Okay. So that's kind of warmed up my body a little bit. But what I thought we could do is I thought we could do some more of our low and our high notes. So I'm going to sing you a note. And if you think it's a low note, I want you to bang on the floor. And if you think it's a high note, I want you to put your hands in the air. Shall we give it a go? So, oh. Is that a low note or a high note? I think it's a low note. Were you banging on the floor? Really good. Okay, what about this one? Ah. I think that's a high note. Did you have your hands in the air? Brilliant. Okay, what about this one? Ah. That's an even higher note. So hands in the air. Oh. Really good. Banging on the floor. Could you sing me a high note? Can I hear it? Can you sing it? Really good. Could you sing a low note? Can I hear it? Really good. So those are our high notes and our low notes. So do you feel warmed up? Shall we get going to Japan? The thing that we need, actually, there's a few things that we need, but first of all, we need our passports. Have you got your passports? Can I see it? Here's my passport. Can I see yours? Brilliant. I'm going to give you a stamp. Boop. And then I think we need to get on the plane and fly. So again, can you stand up with me? Can you stand up? We're going to go, which way should we go? I think this way, okay? So, hands out and get in your planes and fly. Up in the big blue sky. Up, down, round, round. Get in your planes and fly. Lovely. Which way now? Should we go this way? Get in your planes and fly, up in the big blue sky, up, down, round, round, get in your planes and fly. Are you doing the actions with me? So which way now? We can try going backwards. Should we try going backwards? Get in your planes and fly, up in the big blue sky, up, down, round, round, get in your planes and fly. Lovely. So we've done all this flying, but we're still we still haven't made it to Japan. I think what would be quite a nice idea is if we turned into a bird and we flew the rest of the way. Does that sound fun? Now, what kind of birds do you think they have in Japan? Well, I can actually tell you. One of the main birds, or one of the birds that I always think about in Japan, is a crane. Now, a crane, a bit like me, has a very long neck. Can you stretch your neck like this? Really good. And they also do some really graceful flying. So really slow flying. So we need to put our necks out, very tall, and we need to use really beautiful, slow movements. Okay, flying. So can you try with me? Ah, lovely. Should we try going around the room? Beautiful. We all look like cranes, don't we? That's really lovely. So shall we sing our song? Fly, 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 crane, fly. Can you do it? Fly, 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 crane, fly. Lovely. Now, there is another little bird that you find in Japan, and it's very similar to our robin. So what do robins have? They have a red chest, don't they? Well, this bird is called a Ryuku. It's called a Ryuku robin. And instead of having a red chest, it has a red back. That's quite fun, isn't it? So maybe later you can look up. Shall I check if I'm saying it right? Ryuku. A Ryuku robin. And yeah, so it doesn't have a red chest, it has a red back. So maybe you can look that up later. So now that we've talked about the different birds you get in Japan, what other things do we know about Japan? What kind of food do they eat? I know that they eat sushi, and they eat with chopsticks, don't they? And what other food do they eat? They eat tempura. I love tempura. And noodles as well. Now, one song that we're going to learn now, if I just move my ukulele, I'm going to show you. Look at this. Ooh, it's all very temperamental. So look, can you see these guys here? Can you see them? They're actually called sumo wrestlers. I'm going to bring one close here. Can you see this sumo wrestler? What do we notice about him? He's got long black hair that he ties in a bun. What other things can you see about this sumo wrestler? He's got a big belly, hasn't he? He's got a very big belly, and he's wearing a belt. Can you see? Now these sumo wrestlers, they're the national sport in Japan. So sumo wrestling is the national sport in Japan. And they wrestle and they try and get each other to the floor and out of the ring. And it's a lovely sport that they do, a very traditional sport that they do in Japan. And I thought we could learn a little bit about these sumo wrestlers. So sumo wrestling has been going on for a very long time. And as I said, they've got long black hair that they tie in a bun. And they all wear belts, as you can see. All these different sumo wrestlers have got different belts on. Can you see them all? So should we sing a song? It goes like this. Should we count how many sumo wrestlers we've got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, don't we? I'm going to move these so you can see them all. So 5 sumo wrestlers standing on the floor. 1 falls down, whoop, and now there's only 4. Should we count? 1, 2, 3, 4 sumo wrestlers. So 4 sumo wrestlers standing next to me. 1 falls down. Should we knock one over? Oop, oop. There he goes. And now there's only, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3. 3 sumo wrestlers wrestler standing on his own. He falls down, so he is not alone. Lovely. So should we get them back up? Now you can learn a little bit more about sumo wrestlers because I'm sure there's lots more information, but I know it's a very traditional sport, actually the national sport of Japan. So let's put these guys back up and shall we sing our song again? So 5, can you get your hands up for me? 5 sumo wrestlers standing on the floor. 1 falls down. Which one shall I pick? This one. Whoop, whoop. But he's fallen down. And now there's only, shall we count? 1, 2, 3, 4. And now there's only 4. 4 sumo wrestlers standing next to me. 1 falls down. Which one shall I pick? This one. Oh! And now there's only 3. 3 sumo wrestlers standing next to you. 1 falls down. And now there's only 2. 2 sumo wrestlers standing with a, what do they have on the top of their heads? Standing with a bun. 1 falls down. Ooh. And now there's only 1. 1 sumo wrestler standing on his own. He falls down, so he is not alone. Lovely. Now I'm going to move the sumo wrestlers. I'm going to move them over here. Oh, I might take one. Ooh, they're all falling all over the place. So look, this is our sumo wrestler. Very cool. Very, very cool. And it's really nice because we've gone to Japan. We've learnt about some of the birds, haven't we? And we've learnt about the food that they eat. And we've learnt about some of the sports, so the sumo wrestling sports that they do. And maybe today you can think about some of the other things that happen in Japan, some of the other things that they do, because it's really cool to learn about other countries and what they get up to. So we are now going to fly all the way home. So how do you want to fly? Should we fly in our aeroplanes? Or should we fly as a bird? I think we should get in our planes actually because it's a bit quicker getting home, isn't it? So let's fly. First of all, we need to come back home, don't we? Come back home. So let's fly back home. So I want you to stand up and we're going to fly, okay? So say goodbye to Japan. We didn't even say hello to Japan, did we? So hello is konnichiwa. Can you say that? Konnichiwa. Hello, konnichiwa. I don't know what goodbye is actually. Maybe you can find that out. Maybe it's the same. I don't know. I know in some countries, hello and goodbye is the same. So that's homework. Maybe you can find out how to say goodbye in Japanese. So everyone stand up and we're going to jump on our planes, okay? So, which way? Can you remember the way? I think it was this way. Get in your planes and fly up in the big blue sky. Up, down, round, round. Get in your planes and fly. Lovely. Which way now? This way? Get in your planes and fly up in the big blue sky. Up, down, round, round. Get in your planes and fly. Lovely. One more time. I think we need to go this way. Get in your planes and fly up in the big blue sky. Up, down, round, round. Get in your planes and fly. Lovely. Can you remember the 2 birds? Can you remember the 2 birds that we talked about that you find in Japan? One was a crane. And how did we know what a crane looks like? A crane has got a very long neck and also flies very gracefully. So, and what was the other bird? It was a robin, wasn't it? It was a robin. But instead of having a red chest, it had a red back. And can we remember the name? It was called a Ryuku. Ryuku. I hope I'm saying that right. So a Ryuku robin. Maybe you can look up a picture. That would be nice. So now we've flown all the way back home And I think we should I think we're ready for the goodbye song. Does that sound good? So can you get your hands ready? We'll do the goodbye song. So, goodbye everyone, goodbye everyone. We'll see you very soon. Goodbye everyone, goodbye everyone. We'll see you very soon. Bye, I will see you very soon. Bye, I will see you very soon. Now, thanks so much for watching, guys. So each week we will be going on an adventure. I don't know where we'll be going next week. But if you like what you see, maybe you can subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on an adventure. And please do like this video as well. So you'll have to tell your mums and dads to like the video and subscribe. And if there's an adventure that you want to go on, you can always send me a message and let me know. So if you want to go to France, or if you want to go to a football match, or what other things could we go to? We could go to, I think we've been to space before, but I'd happily record that. So if there's any adventures that you guys want to check out, let me know and I'll see what I can do. Okay, so thank you so much for watching and coming to Japan with me. See you soon. Take care. Bye. Bye.